Hi guys, Linda here. I am still working on flowers and I found this die in my dies. I wish that I made a book of all, well, not all my stamps, but my sentiment stamps and my Tim Holtz stamps. Anyway, when I want to find a stamp, I just look through the book and then I have them numbered, and that works really good. I wish I need to do that for my dies, and it just seems like such an overwhelming project, and I just don't want to do it. So I dig through them. Anyway, so I found this, and I have them sectioned by words, nature, shapes, circles. I have it that way, so it's not as hard. My Elizabeth craft dies, that's another thing, because I can't really tell by looking at the package what's in it, and I really need to figure something out for that. If you have any tips, let me know. So anyway, so what I did is I just, okay, take that out. So what I did is I just took this die, I didn't even separate it, and I did it all on Nina White, and then I'm just sitting and coloring the shapes or the flowers so that I can use them and put them on different things. So that's, like a little TV project that I have, and I have the Copic markers that I want to use in here, and then I just have that by me in the living room. But then the next thing that happened, and I can't remember if it was Stephanie or Corey or Felicia. Let's see, who else do I watch? Roxy Creations, Paper Outpost, and there's one more. I can't remember who it was, but they told me you can order dried flowers on Amazon. So I ordered some, and they are beautiful. So I want to show you what I'm doing with those. This is one that I made, and you can see that I got glue in the corners, so I have to figure out how to do it. And this is an Elizabeth Craft Design die set. It has the page, it has these arrows, has this strip that I think will be kind of fun to use for like making embellishments for coffee dyed paper and stuff. Anyway, but I do have those journals, a couple of those journals. And it's not, the picture's not really even on here of what's in here. And so I have to go online and figure it all out. Anyway, the dies that come with it are this piece and this piece. Okay, so this piece I took and used some of my overhead projector film or acetate, and I think you could use packaging for this too. And I cut out the whole piece, and then I had this beautiful pad of paper that I got at a garage sale last summer, and some of it is vellum, but most of it is paper, just pretty like dried flower kind of paper. Here's another vellum one. But anyway, so I wanted to use that paper because it kind of went with, I don't know what paper this is. It might have come from that package too. I'm not really sure. But I just wanted to show you how I'm doing these. So I already glued the acetate to them so that it would have a chance to dry. So I needed to cut 2 acetates and 2 frames for each one. And then I'm going to take some flowers. Now this is a yellow one. So, and I could use my cutout flowers. I mean, this would work. And what got me thinking about this, well, the flowers came, that got me thinking about it. But see, you could do something like that too, was that Stephanie at Coffee Paper Scissors did a cute one, and she used the Tim Holtz die that has all the little rungs that you stick stuff in. She just cut those out. And she put a graphic fairy butterfly in it. It was really cute. So that got me thinking too. Then I also have these vintage Kodak mounting, ready mounts that are supposed to be for slide projectors. And I was going to do a couple of those too. And I have some vintage stamps here. I was thinking maybe that could go in there. But first, let me do this. So I have this pink one open, so I think I'll do another pink one and see if I can do it without getting glue all over the place. Here's the one that goes with that. So I did cut some in yellow and blue because I have yellow and blue flowers. And I just think they're going to be so pretty and so fun to use. So I'm just checking the acetate, thinking maybe I need to... I tried the baby wipes, but they kind of smeared. Let's see if these alcohol wipes, I have somewhere, maybe in my... Now, see, that's really wet too. I can try my... Norwex cloth too. It might be on the outside. Let's see. I mean, you know, it doesn't really have to be perfect, but the cleaner it is, the better, right? And do this one too. This one looks really good. So you can kind of see I used this glue, art glitter glue, and I found this little bottle that was my dad's, and it was a pill bottle, and it's just got an old type label that says 1 tablet at 10 a.m. So I put some hand sanitizer in there and a little bit of alcohol so that I can put it in my glue bottle, and then it kind of doesn't get stuck. And then, so I have two. So this one was the dirty one. I can just put it back in that hole and... oh, I'm kind of crazy. Anyway, so back to the pink. All right, so this is going to be the bottom one. And I know I want to use this little bit of green. And one of these packets, I got 2 packages. One just had a couple. And then the other one had more, and it came with this really nice tweezers, which I needed. So these are the ones I have. Are they pretty? Oh, you probably can't see them that good because of the glare. Oh, there you go. And then greenery, which is nice. Okay, so I have that on there. And let's get some more out of here. Look at this pretty little flower. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's another pretty pink one. And there's kind of a right and wrong side to them. Playing around with it is kind of tricky. And not getting your fingerprints all over it. Let's see, I think we need a little bit more. Ooh, all came out. Ooh, isn't that pretty? That's too much. But I can just break little pieces off too. Maybe if I move this all down here. Whoops. I have to master the tweezers. Sorry about the reflection. It's that light and I don't know what to do about it. All right, so now the tricky part. So I'm going to take my glue, and I really want it glued well, but I don't want it to seep into the picture. So the last one, I think I got a little too close, but I gotta get a little bit close. You know what I really probably should use is that tape. All right, so now the hard part is lining it up. And I try to line up the holes over here. I can see it seeping through a little bit there. But otherwise, that one worked out better. Let me take this. I love my Norwex stuff. I use it all the time. So I have a little bit of seepage down here at the bottom, but I can always cover that up with a word or a stamp or something, you know, like just a little thing there, another little thing. But oh boy, you really can't see it very well because of the glare. And now it's seeping more. Okay, I think I'm gonna need this. I didn't need these before, but I might need them now. I think that other one, I just sat there and held it. Yeah, it's really seeping out down here at the bottom. So what I did the last time is I just lifted it up and wiped it down. Oops, moving the flowers. Okay, well, that's kind of messy down there, of course, because I'm doing it online. All right, we're going to try another one, see if I can do it without any smudging. But I just think they're so pretty. And they're meant to be in those binders that I have, but this could be cut off, or this could be, you know, attached to a page with a brad, or, you know, I can use them. I'll make sure I use them. All right, I guess I better do a different color. I hate to open up another one, but I don't have any more pink. But pink would look all right on blue, wouldn't it? All right, we're going to try it one more time, see if I can master the gluing. So, this is the top, this is the bottom. Go like this. Oh, this one has like pansies on it, and I know I have pansies. I think what I'll do, I want to use these pink ones. I think what I'll do is I'll use one of these. And so for these, again, I have to have 2 pieces of acetate, or I have overhead projector things, because I get them at St. Vinny's. We used to use them as teachers, and they, you know, with smart boards and everything else, no one uses an overhead projector, so they're very easy to, this film is pretty easy to find at, you know, maybe flea markets even, or like St. Vinny's type place, any place that sells old office supply stuff. And these little cards that I have, I must have gotten at a garage sale because it was 50 cents. And so I have a nice little box of these. What does it say? 2-inch by 2-inch. I think it says 135, but that says 130. Oh, 100 maybe. I don't know. There aren't 100 in there anymore. All right, so this one, I just want to put one flower in there. I think it's going to be this one. Maybe. It might be too big. see. That one's almost too big. Let's find another one. So I think when I do the next one, I'm going to try taping it. Maybe I'll put just a little bit of this in there. Probably should have put this on before I put the flower in, huh? Wonder if I turn off that light, the ring light. It's really not bright enough, is it? Oh well, that's okay. And this almost looked like it had something on it, you know, to stick, but they're so old that I would think that it wouldn't stick anyway. It looks like this side is gummed or something. I must be having some allergic reactions. My eyes are all like red and sore and burny. Or it could be that I've been watching videos. Too close. Oh dear, I broke that. Okay, come on. Oh, now it's going to stick to the tape. I just wonder how those scientists do it, right? Okay, let's see. Everybody keeps moving on me. There we go, finally. So there's one little like specimen thing or whatever. And it is harder because I'm on the camera, so it always works out harder. I didn't cut this acetate very good, but I'd rather it be a little big than not big enough. All right, so that's that one. And I think I like the tape better, so we'll try this blue one and we'll use tape. So let's see, I put the tape on first. You learn from your mistakes, right? Okay, so now just checking to see that this is nice and clean. And then I want to get out the, I think there was a pansy one. Oh, here it is. Oh, and when I cut these out, I end up with these really nice pieces that would make like nice little journaling cards, or I could cover a plain card. This is pretty thin paper, and I didn't worry about it for this because the acetate completely covers it, so it makes it stiff. But now I have all these nice little pieces of paper that if I wanted to cover this card up, I could do that, even though it's a little bit bigger, but that's okay. So, nice scraps. Just what I need, more scraps. All right, so I'm going to use these Johnny Jump Ups. I thought it was so cute how Felicia grew some from November to like, I don't know, January or February. And they are just beautiful. Oh, there's two pieces here. Okay. There's the bag, and then there's a cover. All right, so which ones do I want in here? I'm just looking to see if I have another blue. Oh, I have this blue too. I'm not, they're more purple. I think I might want to save those for purple. I think I'll use these. I almost hate opening these. But, so I know what I'll do today. I'll just use up what's open because, you know, I could store them, but, you know, why? If you can play. All right, so that will, okay. All right, so let's get this one out. See, now this one doesn't have another piece of acetate on it. Oh, and see, even this you could use for your acetate if you don't have any. Now, okay, I really love this one. And I don't think they're dyed, but boy, the color sure is pretty. Whenever I've pressed flowers, the colors never seem to stay this nice. Oops. They're very fragile. Very, very fragile. I have some little bees that I made. I'm trying to think of where those are. A couple different little bees in here, and I really like these. These are Elizabeth Craft. So, thing is, I don't know what the other side of the flower is. So these are some that I had made up. I have some little embellishments in here, some big, you know, just, it's just crazy. I just stick stuff places and forget where I put them. So, still working on being organized. All right, so I think I'm going to try to put these two together so that they, you know, either side you'll be able to see them. Now, I don't want to use glue. I'll use some of this again, just a tiny little piece to put them together. Seeing as how I'm having squishy glue out problems. Like I said, you know, the ones I did, I could cover up somehow. There's always some way of fixing stuff, even if it is the trash can. I loved making these little bees. I sat and made these one day. I longed, like as soon as I got the dye. And putsy, oh goodness, so putsy. All right, they're kind of thick now, but we'll see. All right, let's give this a try. Oh, great. I think we're good. All right, let's get this now. That's the thing. When you're lining this up with tape, you have to have it lined up right away because you can't pull it off. Oh dear, it's not completely lined up, but it's better. It's getting better. Maybe it's not lined up because they you know, they might move a little bit, but I press it down really tight. See up here I have a little bit of a white line in there, but I think all in all that's pretty good for as fussy as it is. I can just trim that off there. But I'll keep working on it and I'll get better at it, I'm sure. That's the only way that it happens. So this is what I'm working on today. These little, I don't know, window cards for journals with dried flowers. Oh, I gotta go like this there so you can see them. I've been working on these all morning. I just noticed that now it's like 1 in the afternoon, and I used up all the flowers from 3 packages. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packages left, but out of those 3, this is what I made. So I hope you can see them. Let's see if I put this behind it. Is that better? Okay, so I made that one. Maybe if I just tilt it away from that light a little bit. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I love that one. 7, 8, and you can see through all of them. 8, 9, 10. Tilt it back that way. 11. Yeah. 12. 13. 14. Yeah, let's see. 14. And then I have 4 little ones. So 4 of these slide projector things. So I have that one. And then I noticed when I did it like this one, they're moving around in it. And I guess that's okay. But I figured what I needed to do was put the acetate on one side. Let me get one of these out of here. Put the acetate on one side, put the flower on, put more sticky on, and put the acetate right on that, and then close it, because there's just enough of a lip here to create a space. So live and learn. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's what I made out of those.